Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Mod Monday. Today we have Hotel Ukraine, Finnish apartments, and a wood storage. It's a general storage, by the way. Right, so this is 45-ish mods released in the last 7 days. This is just 8 of them. Check out, there's extremely beautiful mods being released, maps as well. Right, Buildman 007, residential buildings, type 81. Okay, beautiful, amazing. One of the best things is sliced bread. Problem with it, 82% quality of apartments. That's the only thing. Let's check them out. Oolykee doesn't like low quality of flats because it's influencing people hugely. Details on these apartments are absolutely fabulous. You have different door entrances. Some of them is for either storage for bicycles or heating elements, or heating infrastructure within the buildings. I'm not really sure what it is being used for, but I know a couple of examples. From where I come from, each one of these buildings have like double entrances. Could be the basement entrance as well for the storage units for the apartments. Absolutely gorgeous models. The only thing that I would change, look at the roof tile. This is the, what do I call it? This is the tar that is put on the roofs to make it waterproof. This is exactly how Oolykee's home for 13 years had on the rooftop as well. So I well know. How does it work, and it's absolutely beautiful. One of my favorite mods ever. Again, the only downside I see is 82% living quality. Other than that, nothing. Let's go and check out the mod section and see these apartments. As you can see here, that 30,000 people for 30,000 rubles for 122 people. This is definitely not a cheaty mod. More of them. They cost more than the vanilla apartments, but anyway, for more details, link in the description of the video. Oskutin and large roofed open storage. This is something that I was looking for a longest time, just because I like when some of the storage units, some of the storage materials that we store is covered. For example, wood would be one of them. Unfortunately, we did not have opportunity to do so. Let me just check if we can purchase this. Manual purchase. Here we go. This is how it would look like with materials in there. This is something that I'm really looking forward to. I'm going to be using a lot of this. A couple of you guys said, oh, it's for open storages, it's better when it's open so you can actually see what is there. I like it when it's covered, just because I like realism that some of the materials you would put under cover. This is the best of both worlds, so absolutely beautiful thing. Something that I'm going to be using constantly. Let's see, the storage costs 16,777 rubles, so let's say 17,000 rubles, 1,000 tons of steel capacity. So if we go for the covered storage, open storages here, you can see that they are 14,000, so it's more expensive than the bigger vanilla one, so definitely it's not a cheaty mod. For more details, link in the description of the video. Hotel Ukraina or Hotel Ukraine Moscow by Mr. Alexa Aza. Description in Russian, I believe, and then you have the Hotel Ukraine is a high-rise building in the 7th and the last of the Stalin skyscrapers built in Moscow on Kutuzovsky Prospect, 1953-1957. Employees can accommodate 500, that would be 500 tourists, 1 employee per 10 visitors. Rating of the hotel is 5 stars. Anything less would be gibberish. This is my first job, so please rate it. Okay, so let's see, let's rate it. Look at the details on this. Look at the little stars that you have underneath of it. Now this is a lot of details, a lot of great details. Look at the 3D ornamentation on the building sides here. Absolutely stunning. This is great. Oh, the black here. This black color is a little bit too dark. No. It's actually really good. It looks like a black marble. You can see even the marbling on the marble, the white veins on the marble. Absolutely gorgeous. Look how beautiful this is. Look at this. Whoa. For first model, this is great. Oh, star. Let's see the star. Okay, you can see the star here. Beautiful, beautiful thing. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm a fan of residential buildings. That's why it's not my favorite mod this Mod Monday, but the details on this thing, absolutely stunning. Let's see in tourism, how much does this hotel cost? Unfortunately, we're gonna have to go all the way here. Skyscraper Moscow, 750,000 rubles. This is way more expensive than anything else that can be built in the game, probably way more than normal hotels, so definitely it's gonna cost you pretty penny. Not a cheaty mode. More details, link in the description of the video. Gonzal DD and the portable heating plant. Portable heating plant designed to supply developing areas or as an emergency supply to critical facilities. There are two versions, one with workers, one more powerful and efficient, and another without workers, which works autonomously. Versions with workers, 3 workers, 18 gigajoules of heat, and then the one with, and there's the description on how many materials you need for each stage of construction. And then we have the, this is in Spanish, let me just see how much is the boiler. Version without workers is only 7 gigajoules, so it's like third, 2.5 times less powerful. Okay, so these are the one with workers and one without workers. You can see here left and right. They use oil for heating, which is well, quite realistic. And then we have one portable heat exchanger if you want to spread it out. Pollution, we're gonna check that in a second, but let's go and check in the mod descriptions. So we have one without workers. It has a little worker and scratched over it or lined over it. And then we have portable heating with workers. 2,300 and 2,800 is the difference between. Is there a visual difference? Skip a couple of these, and couple of these. No, they look identical. It's just the price is a little bit different. What about the, let's see these. Yeah, it has some small pipes on both sides. They have a road and footpath connections to it. Why do you need footpaths for non-worker one? I'm kidding, but it's interesting that you probably need for construction. You're gonna need the road itself because it's for delivery of oil as well. But footpaths, I'm not really sure why they are needed. Maybe for construction purposes or something. But anyway, so these are the two versions. Oh, why is there a trash container with the ones without people? Who's generating trash? Interesting, but anyway, this is something that I really like, and I'm gonna be using it as emergency thing for production. So for production of heat, just in case something goes south. And recently a lot of things are going south. They are way cheaper than the small vanilla ones. Are they equivalent? 10 times less? No, they cost less than 10 times. No, they're way cheaper than the vanilla ones, but they produce less heat. Take that as you wish. Link in the description of the video. Oskutin and Finnish 70s Tenement Kit, a collection of Finnish 70s tenements, housing quality 82. And the last thing is actually what I consider to be a little bit of a problem with it. I don't like when the quality of apartments is low, because game is so severely punishing recently that these apartments can easily be becoming a menace rather than positive thing with a low quality of apartments. But these look really beautiful, and yeah, wear and tear on them hopefully is not gonna do a lot of damage. I'm still gonna be using these just because I really love them. They're beautiful. They come with 4 different skin types as well that you can subscribe to as well. And what about the price tag, I hear you ask? So if we go to the mod section all the way in the back, we have the 108 workers for 36,000 rubles, and then we have here 180 workers for 60,000 rubles, and that's not even the biggest one. The 60,000 rubles is 3 times the price of the vanilla one with the same capacity, so definitely not a cheat mod. Costs you a lot, but also doesn't give you quality that probably should. So I would definitely say that the only thing that can be improved with these apartments is increasing the quality of them, because they definitely should, because of the price tag, one of the reasons. But anyway, really beautiful mod, I'm keeping it. Oleg Monolith and the Kinotеатр plus Fонтан Cinema and Fountain. The Oleg Monolith description is the mod consists of 2 items, 1 cinema, 2nd fountain, section monuments. For a correct installation, align the nozzles of the fountain will be installed with the existing 1 cinema building nozzles. Yeah, so you can see here that there are nozzles here for spraying water. Also you have the green thingy here. It's quite easy actually to align it, it's not a problem. So for example, you have this one, you can see that the nozzles just need to be aligned as mentioned, but you can see here the green squares around the fountains as well, so you can perfectly align them, and when they're built you can't even notice it. It acts like a monument. I'm gonna give it a criticism as well. First of all, cinema is beautiful, details are amazing, a little air conditioning over here, and you can see like it comes with the skin section as well, so you can change the colors, but absolutely beautiful model. Regarding the fountain, is it's a tricky part. It has 12% government loyalty influence. I still don't know what to think about that. I think we often have a problem with government loyalty influence, so definitely something that you should pay attention to have proper government loyalty. But this is more than any monument in the game that we have. It's probably, even I have a lot of modded monuments, it could be the most powerful monument that I have. Like even here, like Stalin, you will have like 8.5% increase with 600 meters. That's a big range, but still huge increase. This one would be 12%. That's ginormous. 12% increase in government loyalty from a fountain might be a little bit of a downside. Cinema on its own, absolutely perfect. You can even have it without the fountain, so definitely something to bear in mind. Anyway, the building costs, let's go and check it out. So we have under the cinemas here, vanilla is 45,000, this one is 46,000, and this one is 48,000, so quite realistic. Capacity, it is double, but I don't think you're ever gonna get to that capacity. It's not important. Anyway, for more details, link in the description of the video. Staying with Oleg, we have Fontan or Fountain Monument, loyalty 8, radius 30 meters. Okay, so this is something a little bit different. First of all, it's a beautiful model. This is the reason why we are using it and why I'm gonna be using it. Look at the ornamentation here. It's absolutely great. You can see on the right hand side you have rockets going to space, big towers and buildings. That's probably some kind of universities. I think there's a radio antenna to the right or something like that. Really, really beautiful. On the other side, you have the aliens, actually people in astronauts or astronauts, cosmonauts. Looks like it's a fountain in honor of space travel, probably, or something like that. But absolutely, absolutely gorgeous. This is the reason why it's here. I think I really, really love it. You have an ice cream stand to the left-hand side on the bottom. Here, the ice cream stand. I remember eating the ice creams from similar ones in the Balkans, but anyway. Okay, so the positive and downside. Positive, well, it has a 30-meter influence. I'm not sure if it's a typo or not, but within 30 meters it's extremely hard to have anything that close. So it's gonna have to be really, really close to your residential areas to increase somebody's influence. Maybe it will, maybe it won't, I'm not really sure. But I don't think it's gonna be influencing your residential areas. It has to be really, really close. 8% is again really, really high compared to some of the vanilla ones. The big, for example, one here has 415 big star, 415 meter and 5.2% influence. This is the biggest vanilla influence that you can find in the game, and it's like almost half or 2/3 of the model that we are talking about here. 30 meters again, probably not going to influence a lot. I just don't understand why the number is so high here and extremely low here, so it's not going to be influencing your game that much, your population. And the fountain itself, it's 33,000 rubles, 34,000 rubles. Compared to vanilla fountains, it's definitely realistic in price and probably the nicest looking fountain in the game, in my opinion. Anyway, for more details, link in the description of the video. And for the map, Yurinstok Large Map by Dripcat. Yurinstok Republic, a very large map size with rich but spread out resources, pre-built construction offices with no vehicles for NATO and Soviet faction included. Okay, we're gonna check that out because I missed that when I was reviewing the map. But what's the benefit of this map? It's enormous. It's enormous. It's really probably bigger than any other map. It has a little bit of a bug thing happening here with red lines all over the place, but hey ho, I think here we go. These are the construction offices that are on this side of the border that you can start using straight away for your construction and buildings. So the infrastructure on this side, and then I believe you have infrastructure here on the NATO side. Look how big the map is. Look how big the map is. It's absolutely huge. If you want something enormous, this is the map for you. I don't know how long it will take me to actually fill up this map, but definitely it's gonna take a while. Now you're gonna have to focus on both sides at the same time if you don't want your infrastructure to start burning down, because it probably will. You do have firefighters. You have the import of fuels as well. It's easy to get some people to protect them, you know, from the border. It's not gonna cost too much, and it's gonna be protecting your area here for a while, so it doesn't burn down. But even if it burns down, you can just rebuild it. Right, so this is the map. You see the huge mountains. Look at this. If we go diagonally from one side of the map to the other, it's gonna take forever. Look at this. We didn't even touch the sea yet. Look where we're going. Sea is like halfway through the map. It's enormous. It's like I didn't even measure the distances, but the map is much bigger than any vanilla map I ever played. Look at the distance between the shores of these the shores of the two shores. Anyway, let's go for the resources. Resources are cute. They're absolutely cute. Look at this. They're all based in realistic locations. That would be like, let's say, in hillsides, relatively realistic. Iron as well. Unfortunately, for easy, map shouldn't be that difficult because both iron and coal are at the same location. So exporting those, and they are close to the border crossing, exporting those and getting money straight away, it's not going to be too hard. Oil, on the other hand, is a little bit more challenging for the Soviet side, less so for NATO side because it's kind of close to the border crossing. And then uranium is only centrally located. That is going to be challenging. And we have bauxite. It's decent, similar in the mountains like everything else. So yeah, that's about it. We have power plants here that actually supply you with fuel and some other infrastructure. Really cute map. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here and make your judgment. Huge map, not too difficult, but absolutely enormous. Okay, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, I have the description in the video. Thanks for watching, guys. Happy Monday, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.